What if I told you that some of the most glamorous, high-priced luxury SUVs on the market are nothing but ticking financial time bombs? Vehicles that cost you six figures up front and then they keep draining your wallet with constant repairs, with endless glitches and brutal depreciation. So in this video, I'm going to break down the 10 worst luxury SUVs of 2026 that you should run away from if you value your money and your sanity. And don't click away because number one is such a shocking disaster. Well, it might make you swear off the entire brand forever. So luxury SUVs are supposed to offer prestige, comfort, cutting-edge technology, and lasting value. But the truth? Well, many of them are nothing more than overpriced headaches. Some suffer from catastrophic reliability issues, others are plagued by unfinished technology, and nearly all of them will lose value faster than a melting ice cube in the sun. So together, let's dive into the countdown of the worst offenders, counting backwards, starting with number 10. And we're starting off at number 10 with the Volvo EX90. Now, Volvo's first big swing at an all-electric three-row luxury SUV has turned into one of the most embarrassing launches in the industry. The EX90's debut was delayed for months due to software chaos, and unfortunately, early buyers are the ones paying the price. Reports are pouring in about the buggy infotainment systems, the clunky driver assist features, the charging malfunctions, and the underwhelming range that doesn't even come close to what's been advertised. Owners are basically serving as unpaid beta testers for Volvo's own engineers. Spending over $100,000 for the privilege of debugging your own vehicle? Well, sorry, that's not luxury, that's lunacy. In at number 9, we've got the Jeep Wagoneer and the Grand Wagoneer. Now, on paper, Jeep's attempt to break into the six-figure luxury SUV space with the Wagoneer lineup seemed very bold, but in reality, it's a financial black hole. The styling is flashy, but under the surface, you're dealing with sloppy build quality, drivetrain gremlins, and constant electrical problems. Now, if you combine that with weak resale values, because let's face it, who wants to buy a used $100,000 Jeep? Well, you've got a one-way ticket to regret. So if you want to watch your investment evaporate faster than your gas mileage, buy a Wagoneer. Otherwise, do me a favor and steer well clear. On to number 8. The Cadillac Escalade. Now, the Escalade has long been GM's crown jewel, but beneath the bling is a mechanical nightmare. The infamous 6.2-litre V8 has a reputation for catastrophic lifter and camshaft failures, sometimes even before hitting 60,000 miles. If you add in 10-speed transmission failures and sky-high repair bills, well, you've got a so-called flagship SUV that feels far more like a sinking ship. So until GM admits there's a fundamental engineering defect, dropping six figures on an Escalade, well, it's basically playing Russian roulette with your own bank account. Down to number 7, the Infiniti QX60. Now, this one is proof that chasing innovation can actually kill a brand. Infiniti ditched their proven V6 engine for a fragile 2-litre turbo 4-cylinder with a fancy variable compression gimmick. The result? Widespread bearing failures and engine recalls. Now, if you combine that with Infiniti's plummeting sales and its uncertain future, well, you're left with a vehicle that could become worthless the very second that Nissan pulls the plug. See, the QX60 isn't just unreliable, it's a rolling reminder of how to destroy brand reputation in record time. Down to number 6, the BMW X2. Now, if you want proof that even premium brands make mistakes, well, look no further than the X2. This so-called luxury SUV drives like a stiff hatchback. It offers jerky transmission shifts, cramped interiors, and bargain bin materials, and, let's be honest, costs way more than it should. BMW's marketing department may spin it as sporty and stylish, but owners are left wondering if they paid luxury prices for a dressed-up economy car. There's no doubt it's arguably BMW's biggest embarrassment on sale today. Down to number 5, the Audi Q4 e-tron. Now, Audi is known for style and refinement, but their electric SUVs, well, sadly not so much. The Q4 e-tron is overpriced, underperforming, and it's plagued by short driving range, slow charging, and glitchy electronics. The interior feels far more Volkswagen than it does Audi, yet the price tag screams luxury. Now, this is a vehicle destined to tank in resale value as EV technology continues to leap ahead. So if you're thinking about buying one, well, you'd be better off burning your money. It'll save you time and headaches. Down to number 4, the Mercedes EQ models. I'm talking here the EQB, the EQE, and the EQS. Now, Mercedes thought their EQ sub-brand would absolutely dominate the EV market, but instead, it became one of the biggest flops in luxury automotive history. The EQ models suffer from uninspired designs, subpar build quality, underwhelming performance, and jaw-dropping depreciation. Dealers today are practically begging people to take them off the lot, and Mercedes has already announced they're abandoning the EQ brand entirely. Translation? Well, if you buy one now, you're buying into a dead-end experiment. Now we're up to the top 3, starting with the Maserati Grecale at number 3. Want to look unique? Well, the Maserati Grecale might tempt you until you realize it's basically a mashup of Stellantis parts wrapped in a designer badge. The luxury is superficial, the reliability is a joke, and the repair bills, well, they're eye-watering. And when it comes time to sell, well, prepare to weep. See, Maseratis are among the fastest depreciating vehicles on the planet. The Grecale is the automotive equivalent of buying designer shoes that would fall apart after you've only worn them twice. Down to number 2, and to be frank, this one isn't really a surprise. We're talking here the Land Rover Range Rover. Now, as I said, this one shouldn't surprise anyone. Range Rover have long been the poster child for unreliable electronics, air suspension failures, transmission issues, and sky-high maintenance costs. Now, I'll admit they look amazing, but owning one is like dating someone who's stunning but constantly draining both your energy and your money. Once the warranty expires, so will your patience, and probably so will your savings account. So after all that, here comes the number 1 SUV of 2026 that is a total waste of time and money. And we're talking the Jaguar F-Pace. And here's the crown jewel of all disasters. Jaguar has already announced the end of its ICE lineup, leaving the F-Pace as a leftover relic with absolutely no future. Now that means parts availability will shrink, resale value will collapse, and support will definitely dwindle. If you add in Jaguar's notorious reliability issues, well, you're left with a luxury SUV that's practically radioactive. The F-Pace isn't just a bad purchase, it's a financial death sentence. So there you have it, the 10 luxury SUVs that will absolutely torch your wallet in 2026. Now, if you want the prestige without the pain, well, stick to brands with a proven track record of quality and resale value. And remember, sometimes the most expensive vehicles are the ones that will cost you the most in the long run. So do me a favor, guys, if you found this breakdown eye-opening, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe. And before you leave, check out my other videos where I highlight the best SUVs for your money, because not every luxury badge is a trap. And in the meantime, have a great day, guys, and I'll see you on the next one.